god, hello, I'm back. I've returned. Oh, I finished the dome. Holy dome shit. That's some dome shit. That's some dome shit, man. Put that tunnel down. See, this is a lie. Right? We have more than enough water production. Ton of it. What is it telling me right now is that this dome doesn't have water. And the dome doesn't have water because it's not connected to the water. But we actually produce well enough. A lot. Some. I'm going to upgrade all these guys as well. Some extra production from them. Hygroscopic coatings. I mean, these are your absolutely essential. You cannot colonize Mars without it getting your ass there. This dome has no life support. There's nobody in it either, so I'm not sure why you're telling me that. Just saying. I wish you could put these passages down before the passage was complete. The ramps.
Sector scan.
Because like waiting to put down a context-sensitive thing is not fun. It's not fun. This lady whose dog has to hug her every time she comes home. Man, I missed you. I missed you so much. Dogs, they're so loving. They're so loving.
Research complete.
Who wouldn't want a dog? Get your dog ass to Mars. This is huge. Increasing all the productivities. We got new passengers. There's no open jobs for them. So let's quickly build something. We need to build a diner. A space diner. Right here. Alright, and then we'll squeeze in a security station, because that's massive. And then we'll put the infirmary in here.
New colonists have arrived.
Right, that's a lot of jobs there. And then we'll put down some housing next door. Right, and then because this is going to be a typical dome for us, we're just going to put down 3 of these real quick. And because we need to eat, we're going to put down this farm right here. That should help a little bit. A little bit with the comfort, but not much. And there's no farm or anything. Oh, and we can't put this here. Because we need access. Access. My voice is my passport. Please verify me. That was a hospital. Hospital. Which is here. And then we put another amphitheater down because that satisfies a lot of useful needs. So we'll do that. And then I think we can get away with putting in this here and here. Because the tunnel will only require that one block. And there's also one here. And then another small building. Oh, let's save that. And we'll put a retirement home in there. Retirement home. There are people who make retirement domes. Oh, Ninja Wolf is here to stay. Hi, Ninja Wolf is here to stay. How are you today? I'm just rambling and talking to myself and ignoring anyone who happens to come in. That's how it works. Man, I hate when people sacrifice me to the gods. Treasure find of Bronze Age axes and spears from 1300 or 1000 BC. Bronze Age hoard of axes, spears, and bracelet fragments dating to 1000 BC have been declared treasure. Richard True made the founds while he was metal detecting. That means that he gets a portion of the money, but the government gets to keep it when it's treasure in England. Archaeologists from the National Museum of Wales believe 20 items were buried in a specially dug pit, which could have been a sacrifice to the gods. I think it was where they were hiding all their bronze. Anthropology and archaeology are full of bullshit pseudoscience and speculation. It's one of those very important things to keep in mind. For some reason, I'm following you, but in any case, I'm good. You? I don't know why you're following me. I streamed a lot 2 years ago, and then I took like a year off. So maybe you watched something I did 2 years ago. And I'm okay. Thank you for asking. It's a lovely Friday. I've been to the grocery store. I have a beer. There's really not much else to say about it. I'm trying to do this achievement in this game, and frankly, it's far-fetched. I have to export 500 rare metals before turn 100. I'm about a third of the way through that time frame, and I believe I've only exported about 60 metals. No, call it 90, because you can see this is 479 of 583. So the actual achievement is called Building a Better Future. Play as Blue Sun Corporation and export 500 units of rare metals to Earth before Sol 100. I honestly don't think I can do it. I didn't plan it. I didn't optimize it. I didn't think at all about like, okay, here's what I'll need to do the export. So I'm just trying to like ad-lib it. It's not working super great, to be honest with you. that's because failing is fun. Someone told me once. I don't actually believe that.
There are Earthsick colonists.
Oh no. Hannah Rutherford is ready to go back to Earth. I swear to God, it's not gonna blow up, guys. Totally trust me. Turns out it was fine. The ship was fine. It was a lie. Oh. Turns out that was a lie. Alright. The Brinley, where is it? It's 51% of the way back to Earth. So I think this will make 90. So I would need to send, 10, almost 20 more ships. Completely full ships. Just doesn't seem doable to me. The way I've done it. I'm sure it's actually doable. I just don't think I've done it well enough. So I'm going to build this dome ASAP. And I think I'm actually going to just wire it straight in as well. As ill-advised as this is. Let's see. I don't want to build like a separate power or anything, so let's go out here. No? That's close enough. It's close. I like it when it's neat, but I'm just not one of those people. Alright, we'll wire this up as well. This is not enough surplus electricity. We definitely need... Oh. No. No. Yes. No. Delete that. Okay. Oh, another thing is Ninja Wolf is here to say, if you are a fan of the Yogscast, you may have followed me because I have donated to the Jingle Jam and put my channel name as the message, and they've read it out. And I picked up like 50 followers that way one year by just people being like, oh, click on the donation, advertising, something like that. I don't know. I actually, those guys are awesome, and that's why I donate to their charity drive, because it's a really good charity thing. You get to pick all the different groups that you want to donate to in one mega drive. And they've loaded millions and millions of dollars.
Research complete.
Via charity over the years. It's pretty impressive, actually, how much they have done. I've done a little bit of charity work, but nothing like that. Holy shit. Like, they've raised like 20 million for charity. Raised. I mean, some of that came out of pocket. Most of that is their fans' money, which is also pretty impressive, considering how long they've been in it. We need the smart building one. Here is it. Yeah. Because there's an achievement associated with that. Let's do building our own drone hubs. Alright. I mean, we're gonna totally make our asses to Mars. They don't have any supplies. So we need a universal despot. I'll put that right there. Okay. We need one over here too. And then we need to turn off rare metals at both of these. Don't need rare metals at either one of those. This is going to need a... If this is going to be effective at all, it's going to need a... This, how is this uneven? Come on, come on. Okay. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Sure thing, video game. You make sense. We're going to put a trash dump down here. Jeez. Oh yeah, put your trash dump down by me. Alright, I dumped the trash. These things don't work very well unless like stuff is like right on the border, right? And they overlap, or that you have CO2 jets. So if I put this here, right? So this touches both of them. And I turn off rare metals here, and I'll take the rest. So now these guys are gonna load like 3 or 4 at a time here. And then these guys will go up here and load that. It's real dumb. It's real dumb. We're gonna need one right here as well. I touched the screen. You can't tell, but I'm touching the screen. This is apparently uneven terrain.
There are Earthsick colonists.
Oh, not the Earthsick colonists, you little bitches. Like, I'm sorry. Things aren't earthy here. You're right. Stop crying about it. Stop crying. Unless you want to cry, and then it's fine. Go ahead and cry. I don't mind. You can cry. It's okay. I was being cruel. I'm sorry. I apologize. Cry all you want. Cry all the time. It's fine. I don't mind. Just keep crying. Fucking crier. Okay. So we're doing well there. Let's see if we can't bring in some metal specifically. Because you always need a lot of metal. It's going to take a long time to build that dome. We don't have any ships en route, so let's send a passenger rocket recklessly. Or should we? No. We have no medics though. No, we do. Hooray! That might be just enough medics. Have we gotten rid of all the tourists? No, we haven't. I'm sorry, Yin. You cannot come to Mars. We are not ready for tourists as of yet. But if you stay signed up for our mailing list, we'll make sure to send you a 10% discount coupon for when you're ready to come to Mars, to get your ass to Mars.
Sector scanned.
Okay. Do we need to scan more sectors? Yeah, we do. Okay. Alright, we got this metal now, so let's dump this over here. We'll put it right there. That way the drones can load the metal into there. How is the polymer factory? Understaffed, most likely. Most likely. We built all of this, but didn't like slowly stage it in. Oh, we're running low on machine parts. Let's send those up. Oh, we have a cargo rocket too. I thought. Wait, am I crazy? Did we just send passengers? Yeah, they're in the Brindley. Oh, I see. I sent the Rutherford back as well. All right, we'll send cargo then. Let's send this. Top off a little here because we actually haven't done the comm satellite yet. A little of this. A little of that. A couple probes, sure, why not? Right up your alien probe hole. Launch. 4 colonists. Come on, guys. What's your complaint? Couldn't. Unprepared meal. Couldn't shop. Come on. Come on. Unprepared meal. Okay. I mean, I'm perplexed. You know, Mars is tough, guys. Nut up. Nut up on Mars. Bust your nut all over Mars. Wait, what? Do not nut on Mars. In Mars. On Mars, no one can hear you nut. Actually, the dome walls are really thin, so if you could stop nutting so loud, it would be great. Just your roommate, Yin Yan here. Just hoping that maybe you could not jism into the air ducts. That's a 7-to-1, but I think that's gonna work. I get it. We'll paint everything blue. Alright, somebody died.
We gather here today
Old age.
to bid a final.
It gives you the non-natural death warning for old age, and I gotta tell you, man, I'm pretty sure Pretty sure that old age deaths are natural. Just saying. Just saying. Okay. I'm back to reading the news. I like reading the news. Like to feel like I'm informed even though you can't actually be informed. Hundreds of Tesla owners say their cars stop for no reason. Hundreds! More than 750 Tesla owners. I gotta say, I really like when things go wrong for Tesla because I fucking hate Elon Musk. But I saw this on Reddit today. Tesla is Netflix. Innovative, first to come to the market, really opening up the market for other larger, more traditional companies in its genre. Then slowly spinning down the drain, just like Netflix. So that's what's going to happen to Tesla's. My uneducated prediction is that a couple of years from now, you'll be saying, "Do you remember Tesla? Yeah, I saw one driving down the street the other day. I don't even know how they get the batteries. They're so expensive." I know Elon Musk right now is probably crying. He's very, very, for a billionaire, he's very, very easily pushed in the wrong direction. Alright, so more than 750 Tesla owners have complained to the U.S. safety grading. The Honda colonists that cars operating on the automaker's partially automated driving system have suddenly stopped. Okay, stop using the automated driving, guys. It's not going to work. Ever. Self-driving cars are fiction, by the way, in case you're wondering. The 14-page letter dated May 4th asked the automaker for all consumer field reports it has received about false braking and whether the company's full self-driving and automatic emergency braking systems were active. They're going to lie, and they're going to deceive, and they're going to dissemble, and they're going to ask for deadline extensions, and then Elon Musk is going to lie about it on the internet, and then the truth is going to come out the next day, and then everybody's going to be like, that guy's full of shit. He is, but no one will actually care because he's rich. Nobody cares if you're full of shit when you're rich. You're full of shit when you're poor. People will call you on it all the time. I froze the fireworks. That was really kind of odd.
Resources are low.
Please don't. That's how low. Bruce Brindley is going to have a whole new shipment of precious metals to take back. And Hannah Rutherford has nothing. We should run the Hannah on these missions. Do we have 7 medics now? We do. Alright, have the Hannah do this 7 medic mission right now. It's unknown. I hope that doesn't bite us in the ass. I hope it does bite me in the ass, if you know what I'm saying. I like being bitten in the ass. Just saying. Some people are into field hockey. Some people are into having their ass bitten. It's just a thing. Some people are just into that. That's all. It's not weird. It's totally normal. Let's see. We want to put down a landing pad over here. And do we have any money? We have no money. Uneven terrain. Okay. Put that there. And then we've got to get fuel depot. So these 2 squares are uneven, right? That's what it's telling me. It's telling me this square and that square are uneven. Okay. Sure. Okay, there's our fuel depot. And then we need to put a rare minerals depot right there. And then we need to send up. We need to send up fuel refineries for Earth. Welcome to Earth. It doesn't really matter what we scan, does it? Though that said, we've just uncovered 2 fucking rare metals depots, so maybe it does matter. We don't have anything to scan, so you science truck. Holy shit! Oh, that's deep. Oh, that's right. The Blue Y people arrive with deep extractor technology. So, what are we gonna be able to do here? Are we gonna be able to get this at this one? Should we bother to get this at this one? Well, let's flatten that real quick. Like, I feel like you always have to plan for multiple domes. Like, can we do that? Yeah, okay, that'll work fine. We're not there yet, obviously. But we'll be able to put 2 more domes in there, have a 3-dome city, just like these other ones. 3-dome city! You're some sort of dome, man? Are you carrying concrete? No, you're not. You're doing nothing. Is there another concrete source over here? No, there's not. I keep doing the spear concrete here. Sphere. That's Swedish for Swedish. Come on. 26. We want to send back a full, strangely anthropomorphic spaceship full.
Meteor incoming.
Oh, that was a hit on the dome. Holy shit! What did that hit? Did that hit fuel or something? No, the fuel isn't blown up. There's a massive chunk missing from the fucking pipeline.
Anomaly analyzed.
Fix it faster, you stupid robots! Okay, thank you. Hypothermia?
Are suffering from hypothermia.
Yeah, good. Great. Maybe if the MDS layer wasn't buried like 50 fucking techs up every time. Huh? Huh? Look, where is it? Who knows? No one knows. Alright, the Brindley now is full. Go back home. We've got a single polymer. Excuse me. And a big chunk of metal there, so we'll drop all of that over at this dome. This guy here, sort of responsible for this dome, sort of doesn't care, because it's a little bit out of range. They're all just sitting around, though. Is this dome building at all? Are you telling me that this single slice here isn't enough? Oh, they just have no materials. They both want to build it, but there's no mats here. So it's concrete in particular. Let's go get the concrete ourselves. No. Okay. Great. Yes, of course I want you to pick up concrete. That's why I fucking clicked on you. That's a fucking concrete storage. Fucking fucker. Fucking fuckity fuck. This civilization really needs a 3rd fucking spaceship. They're cheap, but I'm wasting my money on other stuff. Like baseball cards and hats. Sideways hats. Where do you get those hats? Where the bill goes sideways? Because I've been looking around for them and I can't find them anywhere. It's true. So I was thinking about what to put in this spot, but I think I've decided it's just going to be a grocery store. Grocery store. It wasn't clear to me what I should put there, but for reasons I've already forgotten the reason for, I've decided that a grocery store should go there. I mean, we are serving the entire fucking colony's grocery needs out of a little bodega here.
Research complete.
They're all just like, let's see, should I get, let's see, the only thing we grow here is wheatgrass, right? Wheatgrass and plain old wheat. And they're like, man, I could really do with a hot dog, but all there is wheatgrass. It's true. I mean, who doesn't want a hot dog? First of all, everybody wants a hot dog. Second of all, wheatgrass,
There
disgusting.
are Earthsick colonists.
Where you are sick. Unprepared meal. Service building was full. Service building was full. Service building was full. I mean, yep, that sounds about right. This diner is
Sector
serving
scan.
10 of 10. At high comfort. God, I love diners. I don't live near a diner anymore. When I lived in
Funding
Chicago
received.
for many years, I used to live right down the street from a diner, and it was the greatest thing on earth. Literally, you're coming home from work, right? You're like, man, I don't want to make dinner. Stop at the diner. It's 6 in the morning and you're hungry? Go to the diner. Iowa. Man kills 2 women and shoots himself in latest shooting. Okay. In Ames. I've been to Ames, Iowa. Everybody's crying. Shot and killed 2 women in a parking lot of a church in Iowa and then turned a gun on himself. Okay, I think that's misleading to call that a mass shooting. Like, shooting up a grocery store because you're racist. Okay, mass shooting. Shooting up a school because you're in, I don't know actually why that dude shot up that school most recently. It's a good question. We'll just say he's crazy. Not great. Shooting up 2 women in a parking lot and then yourself suggests that maybe you didn't want those 2 women to live. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Everybody's celebrating the Queen's Jubilee and I'm just sitting here being like, monarchy is bad. Monarchy's real bad. Real bad. I'm American. We don't do monarchy here. For a reason. For a reason. Alright, so what ship is this? So Rutherford is supposed to do a mission. The mission is none of colonists. So I did have 7 medics, but I no longer have 7 medics. I now have 6 medics. Fuck!
Colonists are departing.
Research progress is great. Let's do that. Okay, the Brinley is on Earth, so let's just turn it around. And send passengers. And no fucking tourists, because tourists are for tourism. I don't need tourism. I need people who will work for a living and not be little bitches. Just like Elon Musk. I'm Jeff Bezos. I want to watch you pee in a cup. Pee in a bottle for me. Come on. We call it Jeff Juice. Pee in a bottle for the Jeff Juice. The kids like Jeff Juice. No, Jeff. The kids don't like Jeff Juice. In fact, I don't think the kids are ever going to work for you, Jeff. You're going to have serious trouble once this generation comes of age. They all want to order from Amazon, but they don't want to fucking work for Jeff, because Jeff is a piece of shit. But also, kids today don't care about small businesses. And I'm not saying they should, because I don't actually think there's anything inherently valuable in small towns. People are weird about this, right? It's not efficient environmentally, politically, socially for there to be a little fucking grocery store in every fucking town in America. Right? That's not a useful thing. So the real question then begins. The real question then is how frequently do you need a grocery store, or should you ship groceries in some other fashion or something like that? And I think those are all good questions, but I don't actually think it's particularly valuable to focus on like minimal use infrastructure. And I know that's not popular. Like, you could never be a politician with that attitude, but I just look at this scenario and I'm like, how can it possibly be environmentally sound to serve a town of 500 or 1,000 or 2,000 or 3,000 or 10,000, right? There's a break-even point and it's a much higher population level. And I don't understand why as Americans we need to cater to people who want to live in an anachronistic past that doesn't exist anymore. I feel like that's not my job or useful. Is that all I have to really say about that? Yeah, probably. This is a bad place. Put this there. Right. And then, of course, actually important business infirmary. Oh, God. And an amphitheater. And a park. And have a job. Oh, God. And then, grocery. I got an apple groceries. How about them groceries? Yeah, that's what I said. How about them groceries? And then Okay, that's a lot of jobs that I'm going to be down on. Now, some people might move over, but we don't have jets, so I'm not sure that people are going to move over at all. Jets. Yeah, we don't have CO2 jets, so we can't easily transport people. And the Indians are going to beat us to this fucking anomaly, which I'm not clued on. Okay, all you guys, you go in this shitty dome over here that doesn't have any houses or jobs or comfort items. Just go over to that dome, please. Thank you very much. Basically, the entire western United States is in drought conditions and has been for almost a decade now. And, like, people are not supposed to be living there in the first place. It was unsustainable. We were in a heavy water period.
Research complete.
We did all this unsustainable stuff, and now it's like, yeah, I can't live here. What are you gonna do? And it's like, move. You shouldn't have been in there in the first place. Like, people living in the Central Valley of California, it's like, you know, it's really hot and dry there, right? Like, there's no fresh water either. You have to pipe it in. Oh, well, that's fine. I'll let it pipe in. But you gotta pay for it. Oh, well, that's not gonna happen. Water rights are really weird, isn't it, man? You want people to have water where they live. Why should they be able to take water from somewhere else? Like, why should Lake Mead in Nevada be filled with water from Colorado? People upstream need that water. People living in the desert, well, first of all, probably shouldn't be living in the desert because it's not particularly sustainable. But second of all, they don't have the right to, like, grow alfalfa for their golden horses there or something like that. Whatever is happening there, I don't actually know. Alright, how much is here? Rare metals, 56. So we're doing pretty good in rare metals, or at least we're producing them. So maybe we'll be able to reach this
Sector scanned.
This achievement of 500 rare metals by turn 100. It's Soul 40. We're probably about just over a fifth of the way there. So it doesn't look like we're gonna make it. But if we stop talking and actually play the fucking game, we might make it. I don't know, man. I don't know. This is the only thing I'm trying to achieve in this mission. Is this particular achievement. Because I haven't done it, and you know, I play this game, I RP this game, which means I play as an American, number one, because that's fun for me. And number two is that I always play a city mayor too, because I think if you were going to colonize Mars, you would be concerned about the people of Mars, not like technology or exports or anything like that. But of course, this is the Blue Eye Corporation, which is Bezos, so everyone here has to pee in the bottle. I want your Jeff juice. Jeff juice. In case you're wondering, Jeff juice is the highly concentrated dehydrated urine of Amazon workers who are not allowed breaks to go to the bathroom. And so they have to pee in a bottle. And that urine, you know, because they're sweating and it's a hot warehouse and they can't hydrate either, that urine is like really strong and smelly and it's particularly foul. And that's what's called Jeff juice, after Jeff Bezos. It's the only legacy that Jeff Bezos deserves, is having piss named after him. I can afford another rocket. Let's buy it quick. Yes. The reason we're sending this rocket is we want to send all these random people up here, since that we've now exhausted. Now we have tourists for real this time. We sent this rocket because we want to make a rocket that's specifically for whatchamacallits and not other whatchamacallits. That makes sense. Oh, I didn't name the rocket. I forgot. Speaking of rocket, I watched the first 3 seasons of Gene Roddenberry's Andromeda recently, which I'd seen many times before. But Gene Roddenberry is the man who invented Star Trek. And sometime before he died, he scribbled a handful of television show ideas down on some napkins while drinking. And they made a couple TV shows off of them. One of them's called Tech War. One of them's called Earth Final Conflict. And one of them's called Gene Roddenberry's Andromeda. And they're all garbage, but Andromeda has like a soft spot in my heart because when I saw it when I was a kid, it was like on when I came home from school in syndication, and so I was able to see it pretty much every day over the antenna too because we didn't have cable. So I saw it all the time when it was out. It's not great, but the first 3 seasons are okay. Why doesn't this work? Uneven terrain. Okay. Anyways, I watched the first 3 seasons of that recently, and I quite like that show. It's not good, but I quite like it. Kevin Sorbo is a piece of shit in real life, but the character is just the character, you know. You gotta be able to look past that because people in Hollywood are all garbage. A lot of them are really garbage people, and so yeah, Kevin Sorbo is an asshole. It doesn't affect me or my enjoyment of the content. Alright. So, this still hasn't been built. Oh, is it out of range? No, it's in range. Fucking build this shit. I did tell it to do it last, for what it's worth. Are you full up on concrete? You are. Good job, sweetheart. Go drop off concrete over there. I wanted to beat these Indians to this anomaly, but they're doing Project Oracle, and that's 7 medics, and I'm at 6 medics. I had 7 medics for a tiny amount of time, but so I'm gonna get beat to the 7 medics thing. Let's look at India real quick. I don't normally look at them. How many people do they have? They only have 51 people, and 7 of them are medics? I have over 100 people, and I have 6 medics. That's fucking bullshit. Europe has got 48. A lot of buildings. Excuse me. In China. China's only 50. Okay. And AI is not very good, obviously. I wonder how it does the calculations for those simulations. Like how it knows, oh, well, they've got 40, they've got 59. What it's basing them on. I don't know. Oh, we've got nothing new to explore. No, this fell from the outer space. Not the inner one. It's this rock right here. Check that rock out. Real Route Explorer. Off we go.
Funding received.
Oh. So Prometheus 6 needs a new name. I wanted to land it down here. It's simply not full yet. Prometheus 6. Your new ship name. If you ever land. Is the Simon Lane diggy hole, you know that guy? I love Simon. I'm a massive fan. If you couldn't tell. Alright, so I have like 34 unemployed people. But none of these jobs are full, are they? Not really. Because they can't get here. You guys like get a ride on the Harvester? Everybody jump in the Harvester. Come on. How about the Safari? I know they can't take the Safari. Alright. If we were to do a Safari, we'd do this, and we'd do this, and we'd do this, and we'd do this, and do this, and then we do this, and then we do this. Route spot 10 is immediately next to spot 1. Is that good? Mysterious pile of rocks. What could be in here? Power surge. Oh. Alright, well, you know, reroute powder to all 3 batteries that we have. And 1. That one's fine. So it said reroute powder to the batteries. But because I actually only have 3 batteries, I couldn't do that. And the Indians beat me to that anomaly. But I don't have the medics, so it's not relevant. It's just
anomaly analyzed.
It's just weird.
Anomaly found.
Okay, the Simon Lane has 30, so we should go back. We need to export as our first priority. Growing the colony or building things is less important than exporting what we're currently producing. We haven't got to this yet. Why not? Is it polymers? Looks like it's probably polymers. Let's send a polymer Oh, we got a rocket. Let's send passengers. I forgot the Brindley was on Earth. We're gonna send a supply pod with machine parts. And then another supply pod with polymers. Oh, you know what? We also haven't done the comm
Reader
mission.
incoming. Research complete.
Ooh. Oh. That feels like it should have done more damage. I'm a little confused why it
We
didn't.
have a food shortage.
Do we have a food shortage? No. No, we don't. Not even close. Not even fucking close.
Resources are low.
You're lying to me, you bitch. That's over the top. I do not need to yell at the computer lady. What? Where?
Our
Where?
colonists are starving.
Yes, they're starving in the place where no one lives. I mean, that's because you can't really bring food that way, can you? I'll go get some. Take out. Who wants what? We're going to get Chinese, guys. Unfortunately, that Chinese food consists totally of only wheat and wheat grass.
We have a food shortage.
Oh my god, do you mind? Do you mind? Can I just do this? I'm filling up the space F-150 with all the food, and then I'm gonna unload the food at the death spot. Ah, which one are you? Your machine parts, please go up here. And your polymers, so go ahead and land right here. Okay, I don't want to hear shit about food shortages, alright?
Resources are low.
What resources are low? What? What resources are low? Fucking robot. God, you're the worst. I meant to unload there. There's minimal machine parts. Oh, we're gonna need some oxygen, huh? Oxygen, carbon dioxide. You don't actually need carbon dioxide, though, do you? You just kind of need some pants. This is somehow uneven. Do you remember when I took the flattening tool and I made a big triangle right here and I flattened it and you can see the outlines of it? But this one magic
Funding
fucking spot
received.
right here is somehow not the same level as the rest of this fucking place. See, if you get as big as I am when you eat this. Wait, what? I'm sorry, were you sexually harassing me just now, Yoda? No, I'm not. It's Baby Yoda is always playing with one man's ball.
There are Earthsick colonists.
I'm sick. You know, the mere adventure and crazy life I'm living on Mars. I'm sad. I can't get drinking. That's what it says. No available drinking. I'm not at all sympathetic to your drinking needs. I am a little sympathetic. I will build a space bar. Take it to the space bar! Space bar! Woo! Now, there's nobody on the Rutherford, and there's no supplies, so you might as well just leave. And we got a lot of people, but a few open jobs, and part of that is because they're all in the wrong place. So we'll put these people down here. Maybe someday. Thank you.
Sector scanned.
Sector scanned. Alright, enough of your sexy sector scanning. But apparently the resources are low again. I feel like I'm being lied to about the
New
resource
colonists have arrived.
situation. I feel like I'm being lied to. Alright. We need more power. Look at this shit. We can't stay on top of our power needs. Sometimes I'll build like a giant solar array. Sometimes I only
There are
import
Earthsick colonists.
these small little round power plants from Earth. Sometimes I wait till fusion to expand behind one dome. I don't know. These guys aren't doing dick though, so I'm gonna drop this down to 2 robots. And then this place. Open up all them jobs. Open up all them Stevie Job Moores. And then there's 30 unemployed people, but they all live up here, and none of them can get down here because there are no robots. What are you guys missing? What's going on? You need metal. Okay, we don't have any metal. Awesome. Can you guys finish this metal real quick? Because we've apparently not been paying attention to our metal supplies. It's causing a catastrophic resource problem in our colony, and we're all gonna fucking die. That's recycle, kids. Yeah, that's right. This is massive, and I mean it's massive, but what do we actually need to try to increase what's going on here? We need fucking robojets, which are down here somewhere under robotics. So we need to start unlocking robot technologies. Faster drones, faster RC transport. That's a good start. Where are you at? Come on. I desperately need this metal. If I don't have the metal, I can't. Metal?
Resources are low.
You need metal? Why does this place need metal to maintenance it? Why does the fungal farm need
Resources
metal?
are low.
Shut up! Resources are low. Your fucking place is dying. You notice that she didn't say metal is low. You could use some metal, dude. Why don't you go to the local metal store and pick up some metal? She didn't say that. She just said resources because she's like really passive aggressive. Resources are low, if you know what I'm saying. And if you were paying attention, you would know what resources are low. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. What are you doing? Look, we find a new algorithm. What could be here? Who could it be? Scan that anomaly. Scanning anomaly sounds very scientific, but it could just be like rubbing around. Hello there. Could you lower the music a bit? Sure.
Resources are low.
Let's see. I'm gonna go to there. What do you think? The old Duke fucking Wayne. Do you think that's low enough? Or should it be lower overall? I'm sorry, it was too loud. I tried to make a palatable and listenable stream. But, I kind of suck, so. You think that's better? Does better mean not good enough? Let's just go to negative 40 decibels, and then I'll wait until someone tells me it's too quiet. How about that? That might work, maybe. So we have a ship at home, so let's send it back. And we'll send it back with cargo, because we've got a whole bunch of unemployed people, and no way to ship them around. We need a drone hub. And let's get a fuel refinery for the new city as well. We might as well grab some moisture vapes while we're at it. Vape Nation. Moisture Vape Nation. Yeah. And then we're not full, but we're real close to broke. And now we're effectively broke. So, oh, can we squeeze a burger in there? No. 10 million apparently isn't enough for a ton of food. That doesn't sound right. I think $10 million will pay for a lot of food. Like, that's like a whole bunch of McDonald's visits. $10 million is like, you could go to McDonald's and feed all of Soviet Russia. Why Soviet? I don't know. Just whatever. Just ignore me. Just fucking gibberish, that's why. So these people are just going to hang out. They're never going to try to hitch a ride or anything. They're just going to be unemployed up here. There's no good way to move them, is there? You just have to have CO2 jets. And I simply haven't done it. Oh, the spheres. This is the mystery. I see. Surface is perfectly smooth and supports mirror-like features. The way this sphere reflects its surrounding has struck our team as being especially odd. It reflects not what one would expect, and in some instances seems to entirely ignore the observer from the half-varied. Okay, keep me up to speed on any finds. That's here, in this strange lump. Attempt to penetrate the outer shell of a mirror. Okay. Holy shit! This got hit by a fucking asteroid, or a meteor. Wow, that is a major fucking hit, right? It broke out this whole line, too. Anybody gonna work on this, you little drone boys, huh? One of them's broken. This one's like the Terminator. Which drone is broken? Yeah, it looks fucked up, doesn't it? Look fucked up. Greetings from good old Germany. I've been to Germany. It's a lovely country. The people in Germany are wonderful. I've been to Berlin and Frankfurt. My wife used to live in Bremen. I like the Germans, and I like the German cities and towns and the transportation and stuff. It's not like perfect or anything, don't get me wrong. I didn't notice that the rocket had hit that, or the whatchamacallit had hit that. So that seriously disrupts everything. Let's get the truck over here. Hamburg, I've never been to Hamburg. My family, 20 generations ago, more like 15, is from Hesse, from the area of Germany closest to Switzerland. Does that make sense? I don't have expertise in German geography. I've been there; it's a lovely place, but I'm not like a Deutschophile or an Almani-phile or whatever a weeb. A wearable? I'm not a wearable either. Can you guys maybe get this work done? I don't know, timely fashion? There are like people dying everywhere, and you're just like, hey, I'm a little robot. I don't work very hard. I tell you where I want to go in Germany that I haven't been, and this is going to be uninspiring and odd to Germans, is I really want to go to Augsburg. Hamburg is near Bremen. Okay, I've never been to Bremen. My wife did her Fulbright in Bremen, and she taught English as a second language and played rugby. And that was 20 years ago, but she remembers it fondly. Right, what is it saying? I want to go to Augsburg because Augsburg is one of the oldest cities in Germany. It's founded by the Romans. It's named after Augustus. And I've just been in Vienna a couple weeks ago in Austria, and of course Vienna was a Roman city too. It was Vindobona. It was a border city basically for the Romans. And there's a Roman museum in Vienna, but it's extremely underwhelming because it's largely just there's no metal here. That's the problem. They've got seats. They've got everything but metal. Yeah, Vienna was a good time, and I would highly recommend it to anyone who can afford to go. It's somewhat expensive, but the tourist area is really friendly, and I don't have anything negative to say about Vienna. Flying sucks. Mr. Brinley. Okay, there's only 4 here. This thing is up now, but very few people working. Yeah, good. Well, we need a safety valve because no one can get to work. So, but yeah, I want to go to Augsburg because I understand that there's a little bit more complete museum / cultural coverage of Roman ruins in Augsburg than there is in Vienna. Vienna, the problem with Vienna, I guess, from Roman history perspective, is that Vienna actually has so much more substantive history that takes place after Rome, obviously, and as such, there's just a lot more there to talk about. It's not a dead-end town, And I'm not saying Augsburg is, because I've never been there. Where am I from? I am from Chicago originally, though I do not live there. And I say originally Chicago, I'm from around Chicago. But I lived in Chicago for 20 years, and now I live in far western Minnesota, which is a cultural wasteland. It is a terrible place, and I wouldn't recommend it for anyone unless you like hunting. Then it's a great place. If you're into like hunting, this is dream country. I swear to God, you'll love it. I don't know that many people who are into hunting, but I'm sure there are some. Send this RC Commander to Project Purity. Oh, that was a mistake. It's not done yet. You stupid robot, build this thing. Stupid robot. Build faster. It doesn't have the metal. No, it has plenty of metal. It's like, what am I going to do? I'm not assigned to anything. I want you to get a medal, right? And then get a medal. Yeah, and then put it there. Now get another medal. Now put it there. Say I'm individually training this drone. Boston and New Orleans are interesting American cities. Boston is a very interesting city if you're a tourist because it has lots of sights and it's one of America's older cities. New Orleans, of course, is an old city too. I wouldn't recommend it for tourists though because it's not super safe. Not super safe, New Orleans. Boston is much safer. New Orleans has a lot of tourist-targeted crime. And as such, I would not recommend it for your average tourist. If you're a savvy traveler who's been to a lot of places, especially in the United States, then yeah, you'll probably be fine. I wouldn't worry about it. Go see it. It's great. Keep an eye on your wallet and don't go any dark alleys. Do not try to piss in a dark alley. You think, oh, I gotta pee, I can't get in a place, there's no public bathrooms. Do not duck into an alley and pee in an urban environment in the United States. There will be someone in that alley. There will be. They'll be there. They're looking for you too. They want to see your dick. Okay, probably not that part. Okay, we gotta get another rocket back. Let's go ahead and have, I don't know, what should we put on the rocket? We don't really have much money. Let's send some drones. Oh, can we get takeout? No takeout for us. Off you go. Cork, Ireland. I've never been to Cork. I would love to see Western Ireland. I've been to Dublin, and I'm probably going back to Dublin this fall because my wife is an academic. She's a professor, and there is a conference that she's presenting at in Dublin this fall, and I'll probably go with her. But I've been there before for a long weekend in Dublin. It's very friendly. It's very easy to navigate and find places to go and look at, and the people are really wonderful people. The Irish are very welcoming and kind to tourists, and I've never had any sort of hostility. It's a great place. Cork sounds fun. I mean, I think most people would be like, what? Cork sounds fun? But really, like, it sounds like a good time. It's not the first city. And I think going to the first city of countries is a little weird. Having been to Berlin, having been to Vienna. Yeah, I know you're Earthsig. So Cork sounds like a great time. I'd love to go. You know where I'd like to go? I'd love to go to Manchester in England and see a Manchester United football match. I've seen Manchester United play in the United States 2 or 3 times. That was a good time. But I'd love to go to Old Trafford and see it. I don't care about the weird psychology around sport in Europe and England. That doesn't mean anything to me. I don't care if you think I'm a tourist or a plastic. Doesn't care. It sounds like a good time. I'd like to go to Barcelona again. I've been there. It's fantastic. I help my Irish friends shaving the sheeps. Okay, I will watch you shave sheeps. But I myself will not participate in any sheep shaving. That's just not my thing. You sheep shaver. That sounds like a curse, right? What I made up a curse today. What was it? It was a non-curse curse. Oh, it was maple syrup. Cause it sounds a little offensive, right? Maple syrup. No? Okay. Well, I tried. I want to get 30 on here. Okay, get out of here, Hannah. What's in orbit? The Simon Lane is coming with cargo. That means the Lewis Brinley is on planet. So let's send that up. And we'll nix this tourist and take this officer. Have we unlocked the jets? No, of course we have not. That's a silly question. Why would we have done that? It's down engineering, right? It's in this tree as opposed to the robotics tree, or is it in the robotics tree? But the thing is that in the robotics tree is definitely the Mohole mine, but it's Sol 50. I don't think I'm gonna be producing any underground rare metals from that. Okay, it's great that they're Earth sick. I'm sure they're fucking crying about it. Oh, I want to go back to Earth. Great. Earth. Oh, I forgot I built a retirement home. Did I leave a space here? Cause oh no, that's what it. I was thinking like I would put a retirement home in there. I'll put one over here. We're gonna need your retirees to live right there. And then while we're here, we're also gonna need a diner because if retirees love one thing, it's diners. especially if they have like a sale. Like if they got a senior discount and a sale. But Corona really disrupted a lot of stuff. I would say that from my personal experience recently, most world travel is now no longer disrupted from the coronavirus. Whether you think or not you should have one. I advise everyone to travel on their own conscience and their own abilities and their own safety and their own comfort. Personally, I was fine traveling to Vienna with the specter of coronavirus. I didn't worry about that. The old Duke fucking Wayne, thank you for following me. I have 71 followers now. That's a lot. Sort of. Kind of. I only started streaming again this week. I was streaming for 2 years straight, basically all the time. I got real sick. Like serious medical issue. I had to attend to that, and I stopped streaming, and I was fucking around. And then when I was better from that, I went and got a real job. But I've recently fucked off from my real job. So when I flew to Austria, Vienna, we stopped in Munich, and the German mask and coronavirus restrictions were less than those in Austria at the time. But since I left Austria and came back, it's now a little bit different, and the rules have changed. Rules are changing everywhere now, and largely the only travel requirements most countries are having are a rapid test within 24 hours, a negative rapid test within 24 hours. And I think some of that has to do with the statistical data making it clear that mask mandates haven't actually been particularly effective. And then, and that's not an argument about the efficacy of masks, mask mandates. And then the other thing is that the vaccinations were initially very promising, but not so much now. So while it's true, you can reduce symptoms from the vaccines, it's also undoubtedly true that the vaccines have proven less effective against later variants, and as such, are no longer being viewed by public health figures as the primary determining factor. Does that make sense? So basically, public health agencies all around the world no longer think vaccines are the ultimate criteria for safe transit. Yeah. YOLO Swaggins, what's up, buddy? I just did a rapid test to go to the States, and they didn't even check it. Yeah, did you upload it on your airline site? Because in the States, the rule is you have to have a test, but it's the airline's responsibility to checking it, nobody else. I don't know if that's what happened to you, but that's what happened to me. But where are you going, YOLO Swaggins? You're Canadian, as I recall correctly. If I recall correctly, right? So where are you visiting in our lovely country, and are you bringing a tactical bulletproof vest? Just saying. Might be wise. I don't think Canadians are actually ever in danger in the United States. Other than random chance, in the same way everyone is. The Chinese beat me to an anomaly, goddammit. Alright, the Simon Lane only has 6 in it, but it's time to go. Yeah, why don't you fucking cry about it? You just told me that. You did not need to repeat that. Alright, do we need more passengers? Fuck it, we'll just take them. It doesn't matter. We have so many unemployed, but they all live up here. It's like there are jobs open down here, I swear. Stop saying that. Stop saying that. YOLO Swaggins is a really cool dude. The old Duke fucking Wayne. Or dude, or not dude, whatever. Not much, man. I did it at the airport. Oh, yeah, okay. And here in Miami. At the moment, okay. I've been to Miami. It's lovely. It's hot and humid. But, you know, the food is great. The little bits of Cuban culture or Cuban American culture are really fun, too. And I once flew through Miami on the way to Trinidad, right? I won't say why. And when I landed, I was smoking at the time. I was still a cigarette smoker. I quit smoking about 7 years ago. So I was smoking at the time, so I had like 4 hours between flights. So I left the Miami airport and went out and like stood on like a sidewalk or whatever, 25 feet away from the building. And I took out a rolled up cigarette that I had rolled myself. And I didn't have a lighter because you couldn't travel with a lighter then. You can now. And there was a cop. And I was like, hey man, do you have a lighter? And he's like, is that a joint? And I'm like, do people really ask you for a lighter after they've been smoking weed? Like, that's like a thing? Like, people are dumb enough to come up to you and ask for a light for a joint? He's like, yes, they are this dumb. Is that a joint? And I'm like, no, it's not a joint. It's the hand-rolled cigarette, and I'm going to go over here now. He didn't beat me to death, which is an experience, you know. Let's take 4 of these guys. Spread them out a bit. Oh, we don't really need them there, do we? Well, whatever. Free bots! Free drone bots. Robot drones. I know. You know how I know there are Earth 6 colonists? Because you keep repeating it. Alright. What infirmary isn't running? There's nobody working here. Yeah. Great. There's literally 32 people sitting unemployed in these 2 domes up here, and they won't move because there's no way to move. Now, I did unlock some of them, so that should help a little bit. I realized that I'm not serving the metals needs of my... Why are there 4 damaged drones? What just happened? Oh, this cold machines event just happened is what it is. Several colonists, this is part of the Spheres mystery, I think. All accidents involved because of the time frame, rather small, ensuing software corruption of the drones, obvious act of sabotage. We'll ring the bell, inform the UN. Call UN Jesus. RN Jesus. UN RN Jesus. There was only 6 rare metals on that. That was not a good value. Okay, here's 5 passengers. We'll put her down here. Okay. Sector scanned. How many scans do we need to scan? Okay, we're starting to get behind on that. And then we got some work for you here, Mystery Machine. Scooby-Doo's in this one. This is Scooby-Doo, Shaggy. Every time the back of it opens, there's like this cloud of smoke that comes out. Yeah, so anyways, who doesn't like that? I have to take a brief break. I'll be right back.